Hello, welcome to Learning Curve Acres. So today I'm privileged to be part of a collaboration that has been organized by Lynn over at Bucket List Homestead. There's quite a few channels that are part of this collaboration, and there will be a full list down below in the description for you to go and check out everybody else's everyone else's channel and their videos. So the collaboration is, what does homesteading mean to me? So Jason and I had a long talk about this, and I jotted down some notes. He's really busy with work right now, so unfortunately, just finding time to do this with him didn't happen. But so what does homesteading mean to us? I used to think it meant being 100% self-sufficient as possible. Growing all your own food, taking care of everything that you needed, being off-grid, so not relying on the electrical grid, not relying on the food systems that are out there. But let's face it, 7 years and 11 months into this journey, I realized that while growing as much as you can is excellent, you also have to accept that sometimes weather and animals will have other plans for your garden, for your food supply. There's not much you can do about it. Our weather has been getting crazier and crazier, and it's a sign of the times right now. We had some wind that destroyed a bunch of my squash, and out of the couple of squash plants that did survive, they only put on male blooms. And then I had a raccoon come through, and he did some damage to the squash. So did the deer to the tomatoes. But, there's nothing you can do about it. If you worry too much, you're going to drive yourself nuts. But I do think that it is important to know where your food is coming from. Having a backup plan. If growing your own food isn't possible when you're homesteading, I think being part of a CSA and knowing your local farmers and who's got what and where you can get, quality hay for your animals, quality vegetables and fruit, and so on. That's a big part of homesteading. And then preserving that food, cooking that food, and then trying, you try again next year. I believe that homesteading is also about never stopping learning. Always try to learn, being a student of nature, being a student, observe your plants, your gardens, your animals, and learn from them, and always be doing more research. Mentorship in the homesteading community, I think, is imperative nowadays. But homesteading is also a lifestyle. Not only nurturing your animals, doing the best you can for them, but being able to go with the flow of the seasons, stopping and taking stock of what's happening, what's going on in the world around you, in the environment around you, but also finding joy in each day. Find something that's beautiful in each day, whether it be the first snowfall, which we got today, our first real snowfall, and it's gorgeous. Ask me again in March how I feel about the snow. It'll be a different story. It'll still be beautiful though. But taking time to enjoy each sunrise and each sunset, and that's something as homesteaders, a lot of us have animals and so on. You're up early, you're outside, and observe the sunset. Take a minute to enjoy the colors. Even on a cloudy day, there can be so much beauty in those colors. The pinks, the lavenders, the blues. The sky can take almost a teal tone or a golden tone, depending on the time of day. And I think that has to be a part of our homesteading journey. You have to enjoy everything around you, not just look at it as a list of chores that has to be done. I know I've already kind of mentioned it, but learning constantly, learning new skills, improving older skills, whether it's your your cooking, your clean, your food preservation, your your knitting, your crocheting, your sewing, something. There's so many skills around the home that can always be improved upon, and that's part of homesteading. I really feel it is. Whether it's learning how to build a better, stronger fence, how to build a better barn or a better animal, rabbitry cages or whatever. There's so many things that we can always be learning and improving on as homesteaders. I also believe it's that homesteading is taking care of the land that you've got. Nurturing the soil, improving the soil with so that it has a healthy biodiversity of microorganisms. Sorry. Just making sure that I'm getting everything that Jay and I had talked about. But it's learning from your plants and from your animals. I think that's important too. But also not getting so overwhelmed with the perfect Instagram worthy homestead, having the perfect pantry, the perfect barn, the most beautiful gardens. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. Practicality is more important. But yeah, that's what homesteading is to me. So anyways, that's my 2 cents worth. Make sure you check out all the videos, all the channels below, and look at their videos on what homesteading means to them. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day and takes care and stays warm today.